when black women see you like with a white girlfriend, they like, or they found out you was with a white girl. They said they just never look at you the same.
Nothing was the same.
It's like, oh shit, you had that shit. That's what they look at.
That's crazy. They look at you like you just took the vaccine.
You got that shit.
Oh man.
They look at you like Prince.
It's not that. It's just it comes off like that's what you like, and I'm gonna accept it.
I don't like that. That's the one thing I'm scared of.
That's what you like?
That's what you like.
That's what you like? Okay.
Yo, just because I
It's
had
so degrading too. It's like,
It is. That's what you.
It's
That's
a
what
shot.
you like, or that's what you prefer. Like men say, oh, that's my preference. That's what you prefer.
But let's compare that to having food. I could like Jamaican food on Tuesday, and that's not what I eat all week.
Are you saying you want multiple women cheats?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You don't sound like that.
Oh my God! I see where you going today. Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. The Brunch King, a.k.a. I love black women, a.k.a. that is not what I like all the time.
You don't like black women all the time?
No, I do. Go ahead and stop it. What's up with this guy?
And I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary Trust, a.k.a. your favorite creator, man. I'm back, y'all. What's up?
Okay. Well, we have some very lovely and special guests. Go ahead, ladies, introduce yourselves and tell us what you do. We got some friends on the show. That was my idea, by the way. Friends of the show, of course. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Julisse.
Okay.
AKA Jules. And I'm currently waitressing and studying real estate right now.
Okay.
That's what I got going on.
All right.
And I'm Claire, aka Claire. And currently I'm a nursing student, and I also nurse extern at 2 hospitals.
Oh, that's cool.
Shoot.
Oh, your life is just
3 jobs.
consumed.
Yeah.
So when do you sleep?
Not
When
that.
she's studying. When she's studying her note cards. How's everyone feeling? How's the week treating you? How's your mental health? I'll start with you, Jules, and I'll just go all around the room.
I feel like my week's gone pretty good. It's really pretty chill,
Okay.
I would say. I've been having a good week so far.
Okay, money's coming in. I got
Mental,
it.
yeah, the mental's been pretty good. I mean, as a mom, sometimes I'm just like, but I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
You just came from a trip too, okay?
Yeah,
That
I had
helps.
to chill after the trip, so I've been on my chill stuff this week.
Okay.
It's been a busy week. Just working and getting some things in line and hoping to sleep this weekend. That's when I sleep, is really on the weekends. Like I can't even go out.
Planning to sleep is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with that. Especially when you work a 9 to 5, you just like your plan on the weekends is not to have plans.
Yeah, that's true.
To catch up on rest, right? Yeah.
And we getting old too. That doesn't get talked about enough. Like,
facts.
you hear 30 and up, but it's like 25 and up. It's like your body start going through these changes. You don't have the same stamina to party anymore. Like,
I gave I gave up that bag a while ago.
I mean, part of it is because you locked down, but yeah, we get it. But for me,
There we go.
for me, I've been having a good week, man. It's working 60 hours a week between regular job, the podcast, the brunch. It's going great. But you know what? I get to relax later. I have this little vacation I'm planning. Hopefully that works out the way it should. But yeah, man. All right. What are we starting with this week?
Haitian Flag Day. Shit.
Haitian Flag Day. So are you guys doing? Well, I know you. Are you working tonight?
Yep, I'm working tonight.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there for sure. What are you doing to celebrate? Are you gonna get a plate and you go straight home and vibe out and study, or are you gonna go out there and hit the town?
I don't know. I feel like last year I had such a great Haitian flag week, month. This week, today I'm gonna chill.
Oh, you carry it all the way over from last year.
Celebrated last week.
Yeah, I didn't go to no Haitian, no fete. I usually do all of that, but this year I didn't have the energy. I might do something later, but
I think for girls it's a little different because you guys celebrate with so much. Like Cinco de Mayo, you guys are getting invited places. Like there's there's Carnival where you guys get to dress up. There's just so many things that you guys participate in.
Especially in South Florida, you can park and party any day.
Yeah.
That's true. Especially down south.
That's
She
true.
would always go down south to go party.
She loves Miami.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you missed. She missed out on a great strip club night the other night,
And he
boy. Oh
told me, and I'm
my
like,
God.
I'm like, I am tired. I go on Instagram lit. I said,
She loves Miami.
Oh
outside.
my
Those days.
God.
I can't.
you missed out last night. And I'm
boy.
like, really? Oh.
You know, somebody telling a guy he missed out. We never all the way second. We saved money.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
True.
true.
That's
on
true.
some sleep. So that's true too.
Man, for you, 100 at the door. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's more expensive for you guys.
For
to
yeah,
go out,
that.
yeah.
Thank you for acknowledging
No, that's
it.
so true.
Men's
Us
rights.
Need ID.
We just know somebody. Barely good enough. They're like,
Yeah, that's
But
good.
still, like, you gotta have it just in case.
no, true.
Nobody's
We
gonna try
don't
you.
know.
We're not getting tried at the door.
No.
For real.
Yeah, we
But
don't like- we don't
shouts
like
out to Haitian Flag Day. I know as a Jamaican, growing up, you know, like growing up in Broward, I mostly grew up around Jamaicans. So there was always that weird Haitian Jamaican stigma that existed but didn't really exist. So like as far as like I grew up and I moved up here, I'm like, oh shoot, man, Haitians is dope. All my friends is Haitian. My best friends is Haitian.
Nigga treating us like a product at the store. No,
I think I like them.
I like the brand. I like that brand.
Haitians is dope.
I might be friend one.
I ain't gonna lie, I like y'all rice better. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I like y'all rice better.
All right. We're getting somewhere.
Shit.
Just the rice. You got a whole
You
girlfriend.
see the debate on Twitter,
I was
like,
about to
Don't worry
get
about-
there. My girlfriend's Haitian. My best friend is Haitian. So literally, my producer is Haitian.
Oh, yeah, you better say it right. Say it right.
Hey, but Haitians have definitely given me a lot for sure.
we're cool people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's cool. All right.
You should.
Yeah, man, you know me. I'm popping out tonight. I'm showing my ass. You feel me? I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
When
have
do you
some
not
good-
show your ass?
Every day.
That's not
When do you
true.
not show your ass?
Every day.
No, that's not true.
You know what I hate about Gigi?
True.
She's just like, oh, fam, I'm just going to the house, you know, and then he go turn down everything. Oh, you know, me and the homies going to strip club, you know, some cool shit.
I do that too, though.
Then you see Cheech with Snapper.
No,
Sounds like the Snapper.
we don't blend anything as men. It's like, because it's so hard to get niggas to come out, because niggas never want to admit that they don't got no money to go out. Niggas are like, nah, bro, I don't know. And you know, as a man, you don't necessarily want to go to certain places alone. Because it's like, you got a nice little chain on, niggas is looking at you as soon as you walk in. It's not like y'all where it's like, niggas are scared to come talk to y'all or just looking from afar. Like, some men, when they walk somewhere and they look a certain way, they'll become a target. So
Yeah.
I try to be careful when it comes to like going out alone and stuff like that. But if everybody's with the shits, what's up? We outside.
Yo, like, honestly, I kind of feel for women. Like, when I was in Atlanta, I went to this place called Crab Queens. So it's technically, didn't really know it was a gay bar. But like,
You went to a gay
That's
bar.
with my sister. I mean, no,
that's what you lied.
With
No,
Gael.
I'm saying that's Atlanta.
With Gael, I went to Crab Queens.
I'm trying to use your line. That's what you
So
lied.
I went there with my girlfriend. And I go in. All the women looking at me like hot meat. And then like I was like kind of getting nervous. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of scared to go to the bathroom, low key, because there was like 4 straight dudes, including the bouncers.
Oh, shit.
So they were like literally looking at me like, oh shit, he nice. Why he with her? This and that. Like, so like the fact that women go anywhere and y'all get treated the same way, y'all better than me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shoot, y'all ever get intimidated when you go into a club and every nigga is looking at you in the club?
The club, the Super
Yeah,
Publix,
everywhere. A lot of places
Walmart,
you go, it's just they just look
the
at
mall, class, like anywhere you go, like just picking up Milani, like the pickup line, like everywhere.
Yeah.
And niggas don't have any sense of
No.
like awareness.
No.
Like she's with her kid, bro.
One thing with me, don't talk to me while I'm with my child. It's disrespect. I don't know if I'm disrespect because I'm not gonna have my child here and I'm here like exchanging numbers.
Yeah,
but
that's
some people
good.
don't care. It was a time I was at the mall and this guy, I'm literally walking with her, stop in the car in the middle of the street. Please, I'll pay your rent. Please.
Wow.
I'm with my
I hate
child.
niggas.
I had to run to my car. I see him circling around
That
the
nigga
parking lot.
circle
I'm
the
just
block.
He circled
That's
the
so,
ball.
and she
And
got scared. She
that's
was like, Mommy,
scary.
that's weird. Like she's
Yeah,
like,
that's
who
scary.
is that? That's weird.
Your child saying, "Mom, that's weird," is
She's like,
crazy.
"Mommy,
Oh, yeah, that's the red
weird."
flag.
I'm like, so I no.
Now you gotta
Acceptable.
now you gotta explain who that is, and you don't even know who that is.
Right. My poor child is like, Mommy, who is that?
Yeah, I feel for y'all. Get your guns, 2022. All right, so let's start with Kendrick Lamar, right? Kendrick Lamar, that's your topic. You've been in love with the album more than me. I still haven't finished it.
Oh my, what do you? First, no, fuck you, bro. Hold on, now I gotta snap on you now because you quick to listen to any fucking R&B tape that come out every fucking Thursday night, but you don't come to listen to Kendrick Lamar.
I'm offended.
This is the thing.
No, out of everyone on the podcast, I'm gonna say fuck you for everybody.
All right, I'll say this, right? R&B is my bag. Rap, cool, sometimes, whatever. But Kendrick, his album is like, it's so intricate. He's doing voices. He's talking from different perspectives. It's like every song is like its own experience. So it's like, I don't want to be quick to come out here and judge it if I haven't listened to it and I haven't sat with it. But I'm not a huge Kendrick fan too. So it's like some of his work, like I know the mainstream shit. He's a good rapper, don't get me wrong, but Kendrick is not one of those rappers like I'm gonna go like stop everything I'm doing to go listen to him. Like R&B is that for me.
He's a lyricist. Like
Yeah, he is.
it's like you're listening, especially that album. Like you're listening to the songs and like it's just it could be like a couple hours. You're like, oh, like
That's what he meant.
I
Yeah.
understand. That's what he's talking about. Like it's just.
And he's talking about a lot of grown
It's
man
different.
shit.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very different. He talks about dating white women on there too.
Yeah, I
I
heard
want to
that.
listen to that one.
Sorry for my outburst, but the fact is I know Cheech in real life.
Right?
And the thing is that Cheech be coming in here ready to talk about fucking Lucky Day,
Yeah.
Bryson
Oh,
Tiller,
Lucky
Ty
Day.
Dolla $ign, Janae Aiko. Who the fuck is listening to Janae Aiko? No, what man is rushing to listen to Janae Aiko?
Me, I love her.
A good
dope.
man.
She's dope.
Yes.
No disrespect to Janae Aiko. So.
Yeah.
No, she's
Love
dope.
her music.
You know what it is? Because it's like, I feel like this is why I love R&B music, right? So there's so many emotions, right? Because rap is like, oh, we getting money, we getting bitches, oh, I'm growing, I'm getting more money than you, But with love, it's just like you feeling different shit. And it's like you get to see things from different perspectives. And you get women acts, men acts, and stuff like that. And it's smoother music. I don't want to wake up to a nigga just going crazy in my ear. I want to wake up to some smooth shit.
Nigga, you took the down road on your way here.
Yeah, it depends.
Like it depends on my mood. 'Cause I like R&B,
But he
like
know me. When
rap.
I'm on some ignorant shit, I listen to some ESTG, Future, and all that shit, bro.
She's got no excuse. Don't listen to this nigga. He has
That's
no
it.
excuse.
But I'm gonna give it a month. I need a whole month for Kendrick. Like I just need to listen, digest it little by little. But what was your reaction?
My reaction, man, I love the fucking tape, bro. I would admit the songs, the whole album sounds amazing, but I don't think like every song had the same amount of impact as The Heart Part 5.
Okay.
Because everyone was expecting the hickory dickory dickory, like him rapping for like an hour straight bars. But he actually went more melodic on this album. I really love it. It's like, it was the album even got kind of awkward at sometimes because like, yo, this man is literally rapping through a therapy session.
Yes.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I haven't listened.
And all the tap dancing noises in the beginning. It's just a lot.
Yo,
It's just
there's-
a lot. Him and like he
It's like
really
poetry
introduces you to
with a
it is
beat, yeah.
poetry. He introduces you to his family. Some of the lines like what he said about like Baby Shark, like he's watching Baby Shark with his daughter, watching out for the sharks.
Yeah. Niggas ain't
I
thinking
know
of
it's not even like oh wow, but it's just like there's a lot of
There's a lot of maturity. It's a lot of.
it's
Bro,
very intricate.
It's so
really.
it's so powerful, even to the freaking cover art. He's holding his child
Yeah.
with a freaking gun in his back waist.
Lives in LA.
Yeah, even like the name of the album, and he always has the best names for his album.
That's
Damn,
Yeah,
like
I think
Pimp a
he's.
Butterfly, like all of that.
I think he bodies the introspective lane as a rapper, and he's always tapped into himself. He's not a hypocrite. Like some rappers will come out and be fake. He called everybody out. He talk about niggas like, take out the ATM, take out your chains. What do you have? I listen to some of the songs like where he calls out like what we value as culture, what we glorify. Like I've heard some shit. The joint with Blast, that's my bag.
Oh, of course you
my
ran to that one.
Amazing, right? But I need probably a few more weeks to listen to it. But
No, you have till next week. Nigga.
but I'll tell you what else came out that I need their perspective on. Danileigh. You guys are familiar with Danileigh,
Yeah.
the baby's ex/baby mama. She had a rollout. Last week she had a rollout. She did an interview with Angie Martinez. And then it was a rollout for her single "Dead to Me," right? She highlighted the thing that happened with the baby, this and that. I'm using this to ask y'all this. Like, I wanted to talk about this for a long time on the show, but there weren't women here. I didn't want to come off as misogynistic. How do you feel, since y'all women, about moving in with a guy, having a baby with him without a ring, without any leverage in the relationship? How do you feel about that?
This is so hard to talk about because like I don't have a baby and like I'm not in a relationship like that. But it depends. Like sometimes I personally would not want to do it. Like I don't want to I don't want to say test out my man, but like I want to see how you live.
Obviously.
I want to see if we can
We're not talking
together.
about like you spend a weekend or a week at your man's house. We're not talking about that.
But like I just feel like if you're going to do that, you just have to really sit there and really talk about it. Like, how is this gonna look? How does bills go? Like, especially if I'm bringing a child, is that his child? Like, I'm moving in with his child. Like, that's one thing.
Yeah, because you know.
Oh, like her situation.
Her situation. I'm applying it to her situation because she highlighted the situation on the song. But my biggest thing with her was like, yo, you were an aspiring artist. You had a huge single. You were making your own money. You had your whole career ahead of you. I'm not saying like, having a child at that time was a bad idea or whatever, but it's like you put your dreams aside to go focus on your family, but you didn't really have any security to make that happen. So now a lot of women are saying like, well, she was in love. And I'm like, I just don't get that as a man. Maybe it's my ignorant male brain thinking.
Men can be very convincing. Like they can be so convincing. Imagine he's like, I'm
Caribbean man.
It's the baby. He's like, I'm on the road all the time. Like when I'm home, I want to wake up to you. You can stay in the crib. You don't have to go pay your rent.
That's
I'll be like, you're right. You make it sense.
You probably got some rappers in your DMs.
It just makes no sense.
I know them niggas give it up.
It makes sense. You're like, you know what? That's true. Like if I'm all the way over there and we have a child together, these months, like you need help. Her family kind of not turned her back, but she was at odds with her family because they didn't like him.
Okay, true.
You have a newborn, or even if it's like a 3, you know the most about this. Like you need that help, you need that support. Okay. So that's why a lot of times when people do have a baby, like the dad will not even move in, but just for the newborn stage, just be there. So I can understand.
So do you stand on the side like she did what she had to do because of the circumstances?
I can speak for myself.
You wouldn't do it.
I would not that I don't have that much faith in men, but I can't put that much importance aspects of my life, like my living situations with my child, in a man's hands.
What would get you to do that though?
If I was about to be married, like that's the only times I could see.
If the child is already there, though, right? If you already have the child.
Well, she had the kid, right. But obviously, but we saw in the video when he was embarrassing her or whatever that came out. I don't know how the video started. I just know what I saw from when he picked up the camera, and that was nasty, obviously, and he's fucked up for that. But at the same time, I blamed her as well because I'm like, you kind of put yourself in that predicament, and to a certain extent, because it's like I'm big on you negotiate what you get, right? Maybe it's because I look at everything like a business, but for a man, even a simple decision as like us going to get something to eat after, he's gonna call his probably parents and say, oh, did you guys cook something at home? Like he's gonna analyze and do he's gonna get certain questions out the way before we spend money or make any type of decision. So I'm looking at it like as something as important as love or just a relationship and a kid involved. Like, why would you not want to highlight the security factor of it first? Well, I'm gonna get to you because I feel like you probably have more to say on that.
That part I understand. I feel as if your child is already in the picture. I can understand as a mother, like let's say my child's already here, and like you're saying, dad is setting up this whole dream. I mean, why would I not want to live with you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you say, like she was saying too, you got to make sure the security is in place because you're putting yourself in a certain situation when there's no security. I've seen women move in and then have everything taken away. That's my worst fear, is to ever have everything taken away. And I have my child. So that's another reason why I wouldn't rely. I personally am big on not relying too much on men because I would never, my fear is anything be taken away from me. Yeah. And my child seeing it, because I'm raising a girl, I don't want her seeing certain things. That's why as a woman, I'm big on like showing her mommy's working, mommy's an entrepreneur. Like I want her to see like mommy's getting it. Like mommy's not getting it from someone else. But at the same time, I can't get mad at a woman who has a child with this man and wants to live with him. Like you say, if the family's not in the picture, what other choice do you have?
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes you have to do what you got to do in the moment. And then later on in life, you see what happened to her, and it's messed up. But at the end of the day, you put yourself in that situation by having a child with someone, period. Because once you have a child with a person, anything after that, I feel so too, yes. Because like you say, if you have a child with this person, and the father is there, and like you're saying, everything's going good, I'm gonna like live with him. Yeah. But if it's not, I mean, no, I'm not going to. But I say I can't blame someone who lives with them.
But to me, having the kid with the guy is not
with no security. That's what I'm saying. When you have a child with no security,
I don't care about
risk that's gonna come.
Let me rephrase it. Yeah. I don't care about you having a kid with somebody you love. That's the best person to have a kid with. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to that portion of, okay, cool, moving forward, what are we doing? I feel like a conversation needed to be had. Yes. And you can't just, because powerful men are always going to try to control the narrative of any situation with money. You get what I'm saying? And certain decisions don't even involve money. It just involves, like, how active are you going to be in this kid's life? You get what I'm saying? And just knowing how they're both artists. They both could be doing music, be in different, states at a time, performing, doing shows, and just working on with people and, like, working on their careers. I just feel like that situation just played out a little nasty, and I just wanted another perspective on it. Go ahead.
I just have a question for women in general.
Okay.
I can only ask because women is here, so I got to ask the questions. So why do women with money, status, stability want to date rappers?
Some.
It's not all rappers. Not all rappers are bad. True. I know I look crazy saying that.
I like that.
But you gotta take it for what it is. Like that. That's why I feel bad. Not feel bad. I don't sometimes feel bad for women when they're complaining about Future. That seems like a very open person.
Yeah, like you walk
come on. You know what you was getting. You knew what it was when you signed up. Like, I understand that. But then, like, some rappers, like, for example, like J. Cole looks like he would have got. I would be like, oh, you know what? Okay.
Ace Hood. He's married.
No, Ace Hood wouldn't be on my list. Ace Hood had already a previous situation that he messed up.
You're right.
Kendrick Lamar, like, you have to.
You know, white women, remember that?
But you heard what he said in the song about it, right? Like, he's understanding of his decision. It's okay to I don't want it to make it seem like no. I don't want it to seem like I think. You want to date women, that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what you like.
Relationships that honestly pissed me off is when I saw Lori Harvey with Future. I'm like, fam, you Lori Harvey. Why are you going over Future? He got 10 baby mamas. Why do you want to be number 11?
Oh, that one upset me really.
Why do you want to be number 11?
But it's Future.
I know.
Men are convincing. I can say that. And I'm not.
And he's a sweet, like, realistically, I've heard him in interviews. He sounds like a sweetheart.
Fam, Chloe Bailey, you went for Gunna? Yeah. Out of anybody, I'm sorry,
Chloe
Bailey was honestly...
That one was not, I can't agree with that. I don't understand that.
But then, like, you see him as a certain way. You don't know him personally. Mm-hmm. And that happens with a lot of men. Even men, they may come off a certain way, but in the house, when they with their girl, they a sweetheart. There's some men out there that's
Jules,
like that.
Gunna made a song with Future called For a Nut.
But you know what? Okay, but you know what? This is about to sound crazy.
You can't judge it. It's a song.
No, not all men treat all women the same. Like, certain men will treat you how you. They will. Like, there's certain things that a man can't come to me with. Like, because I'm not saying, like, it's about how you carry yourself, but there's certain expectations that I lay out up front that you can't, like, and if you do, I'm going to blame myself, honestly, because it's like,
example. So, like, Khloe Kardashian. First of all, you was pissed that Lamar Odom is a freaking basketball player going through city to city, doing drugs, quote unquote.
Allegedly.
Of course. And then he claimed that he didn't treat you better. So why would you date another fucking basketball player that has the same schedule?
They like the jump shot. I don't know what you want me to say.
Like what?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like you can't categorize of what they do. It's them as a person. Like you said, not everybody. I'm not the type to be like, I want to date basketball. I mean, the person is the person. Like you say, everyone's different. You may deal with somebody I think that we don't know these people, so
Yeah.
So can I
Go ahead.
like am I a dumbass if I'm dating a stripper? No disrespect to strippers. A stripper is
I
doing
love strippers. Shout out
a stripper is doing me dirty, fucking every dude she dances on, quote unquote, whatever. Am I a dumbass if I go back to that strip club to find another girlfriend?
No, you're a hopeless romantic.
She's good. Oh, you should do media.
You want to save one. Like, that's
okay.
That's what you're attracted to. Like, is it your scenario you
But am I a
explained?
dumbass, or
No,
am I
you're
just
not.
attracted to-
I just feel like
You're a hopeless
Julie said, every single person, like you could date
Because
5
she messed
basketball
up, don't
players
mean
and just
all of
one
them
treat you
there
right.
messed up, you know?
But
Would
I'm
I
going
do
to
that?
back to the
No.
same strip club.
All right, you know what I like that she's been doing? She's been giving you a general statement, and she was like, "Well, would I do that?"
Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be on here like bashing women that do. No, I wouldn't do it, but I feel like no, like women should
All
be
right,
able to do whatever
y'all
they
been
want.
seeing what's been happening with Young Miami and the other girl chasing Diddy and fighting over
I just seen some stuff about that.
Diddy's been killing for.
Hey, Diddy's damn near a billionaire, so get your back, sis. Anyone who tries to
No,
talk to Diddy, get your
I
back.
just okay. No. We're not gonna say that because as a man, like looking at his lifestyle, I can understand why he's moving like that.
Yeah.
But Diddy has been known as a guy that like to waste women's time.
Yeah.
Like you done had Cassie for her prime years and fumble that bag. Most of your baby mamas were supermodels back in the day in the 90s.
He loves to remind us he was with J-Lo all the time.
You get what I'm saying? But this is my thing though. I think like the toxicity in that was when Carisha, right? She was going at the other girl on Twitter. She was like, "Oh, that's not gonna stop me from fucking on him, girl. You dating on you could keep posting pictures. I'ma still fuck your nigga." This
Living in reality. She's living in a reality. A lot of women are like they're lying to themselves. She knows what it is and she call it for what it is. And that's okay. Women like that, not to say they don't get hurt, but they're less likely to get hurt because they call it for what it is. She know Diddy not husband material. She's getting
So
what
she
she
gonna
wants
take
from
what she
Diddy.
can from it. That's
But it's the
what
other girls trying to turn this man into I want you
But
to.
who do you
No.
think wins in that scenario?
No one does.
Nobody.
Diddy
They both
does.
look crazy.
Diddy wins.
At the end of the day, you both look crazy.
All I'm gonna say is if a
Matter
Caribbean woman tries to shoot me, if a Caribbean woman tries to stab me, if another Caribbean woman tries to freaking keep my car, maybe I'm gonna take a break from Caribbean woman for a little while.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
Gary's the type of nigga, if he gets burned from the stove, he's never
about
gonna come back.
statistics and numbers and factual. He's about probability. If the probability,
You know what's crazy? That's the
No.
numbers guy.
He's a numbers guy.
But sometimes I'm like that too. But Gary is like, oh shit, this don't work. Oh, I'm getting the fuck away from
You know what
this
it is?
shit.
Not to bring like astrology into it, maybe because like Tauruses are so easy to cut off shit.
Yeah.
there's no numbers in love.
Oh my god!
I told you she was funny as fuck.
I love that.
There's no probability.
Fuck out.
You're gonna be an amazing grandmother. I can tell you your grandkids.
I would not
okay.
give this advice to my kids. Why would I?
Don't listen to your mama. You fine. You fine.
So, you know what? I picture her like trolling women that come to her for advice. Like, girl, no. Go get that chain. He's not going to beat you up again. Maybe it's going to change next time.
Right, maybe, you know.
Today you get a black eye. Tomorrow you get blue.
I'm the worst to come for advice about.
Are you guys in a relationship? Just curious. No? No?
Are you in a relationship?
We got it.
Oh.
No.
Say a little louder. Say a little louder. Okay.
No.
It's a hot girl summer.
No.
I'm lying.
You mean sexually?
I zoned out. That's why
We talked about her zoning out. So.
You mean sexual?
What kind of relationship?
No, I zoned out.
Kidding.
And she was like, Megan. Oh my God. All right, let's get into a Fire at Cap segment. This is a segment where we highlight, me and Gary, we're into streetwear. We talk about what's
Clothing in
coming
general.
out, what's hot, what's going on, what we see and what we pay attention to. And you wanted to talk about...
I want to talk about a general question because obviously, like, you guys are sneakerheads, right? No. So I just want to have
Too
like
expensive.
just a general question out there. So I want to know the woman perspective is like because everyone everyone has their fair share of clothing for sure, like a different variety of clothing. I'm pretty sure you have some shit where it's like, oh, I haven't worn that shit in a while. Let me get rid of it. I want to know what is the different what's your version of like stress of getting rid of your clothing? Like, what's the process of getting rid of your clothing? Because getting rid of your clothes can be more stressful for one person than the other. That's why I asked. Everyone has their shit. Like with me, I sell all my shit because I like to buy shit that kind of holds their value. Like I'll buy Supreme, or if I buy designer, I'll get it if I like. Obviously I buy shit that I like, but I don't like to buy bullshit majority of the time because I know me. I get over shit quick. I'll sell it, make some of the money back. Yeah. So but then again, there comes to some people where it's like I don't give it.
I already know what her answer gonna be. I said that's a date.
No, I get over shit. What? Red flag. Red flag.
Like, but then again,
you're not one of those.
What? Get over? No, but let me let you finish. Let me finish.
But there's different ways to look at it because even like some people, they have a connection to some shit, and maybe they just said that the fact that it doesn't fit them anymore, maybe you're too small, too big, that's why you can't get rid of shit. So what is everyone's process of getting rid of their clothes?
I go according to like you say, size, it doesn't fit, or if it's something that in my closet's been there for a long time.
Out of style,
yeah. I heard someone say a thing like a 6-month or 8-month rule.
See, that's my rule.
Like hang all your stuff up, and as you're wearing it and you wash it, turn the hanger around. And after 8 months, whatever that's not turned, you should give away.
Wow.
Oh,
and I tried that way, and I noticed that. But me, I get rid of certain things because I don't know. I don't like too much, like way too much stuff that I'm not using. And I like to give them away. Like I'll send it back to like my country, like Jamaica, Barbados, or something.
Oh man, you be sending the barrels?
Yeah. Not sell it, but I give it away. I'll give it away.
So
but it takes a lot for me too. It takes me a long time.
Okay.
That's good. That's really
good. What you don't give none away.
Oh man. I just.
Do you see this coat?
Okay, for example, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, right? I used to love American Apparel. I love American Apparel. The jeans. I love the I'm obsessed with American Apparel. I'm talking like since high school.
Kid Cudi era.
Yeah, right? I'm talking bucket. I still have a freaking Stussy or milk crate bucket hat or a milk crate bucket hat. I don't want to get rid of it because I feel like maybe I'll fit back into it.
That's true.
Or like American Apparel doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it does online. It's not the same material. It just has such sentimental value to me. Like I want to change out of that though. I'm not saying it to justify it. I tried to go to Plato's Closet and sell my clothes.
They don't give you shit.
They tried to give me $2 for American Apparel jeans.
Yeah,
those were $90.
Yeah.
I might as well keep it in my closet.
We need to investigate Plato's Closet.
No, Plato's
Closet,
the biggest scam I've ever seen in my life. But I be going, sell them out my little clothes.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm the same way. He's been in my. I have bins and
that's a hoarder over there.
Yeah, this is my thing.
It's clothes.
That's
you
so
wore
funny.
it somewhere. It meant something.
Well, it's not even that. To me, it's like I'm always gonna get around to wearing shit. And for me, I don't really dress up unless I'm going to the brunch or coming here. Okay. But
or go to Alibi or go to
a million places.
But it's just like I don't know. I like all my shit. I feel like I took time, picked it out, bought it. And the way I shop is it's not like the typical person like, oh, I'm going to this event or I want this to match with that. I'm the type of person, I don't have white jeans, I'm going to go get white jeans. Because I don't want to look for white jeans when I need white jeans, then I can't find white jeans.
I fucking hate white jeans, bro.
That's just an example, but I'm just saying like I hate buying shit when I need it. So I always get like, I have varsity jackets, I got flannels, I got everything so when I need it, I can have it. Sometimes it doesn't fit anymore. I'm like, all right, cool. That's my motivation to go to the gym. Oh. It might or might not happen.
Oh my God. Let it go. Let it go.
You gotta let it go.
Let it go.
I started letting things go because I ran out of room.
Yeah, that's the kryptonite right there.
And also, it just hurts my heart because like I'll throw away things like, especially if I like to go thrifting.
That's all bad.
If I thrifted something, I just can't. I'm never gonna. That's 1 in a million.
Yeah, that's true. And you be finding some good ass shit in there.
So much.
That's a fact.
Stuff, yeah.
Like literally the whole process for me is like if I can't sell it to my usual like resellers that buy from me, then I'll go to like probably Plato's Closet. And if they don't want it, then I go to the actual thrift store. Actually, I'm not going to Goodwill because first of all, I seen niggas take the bag that I left at the door and put it in their whip. So I've seen shit like that.
Oh yeah. As soon as you donate it.
Could you know like
to a country shelters, homeless shelters. There's a lot in Lake Worth.
Oh, I'm gonna look into
women's
that.
shelters. Like I don't donate my clothes to like Goodwill or those little drop boxes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I used to do that in the Boynton Mall. There's so many, and I found out that they're like selling that shit. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah, at
It's
least
a
what someone
business.
told me.
Yeah.
I can't validate that.
Yeah,
But
it's a question I had to ask because like someone at work told me as a woman, she said she spent like 6 hours redoing her closet, and
Nah.
and like that process is
Tedious.
different. It's different
No.
for everybody. That's why I gotta ask.
it's accurate.
Okay.
6
Well,
hours. Like, tune in.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
wild. Well, I have another question, right? Because my friends tease me all the time because sometimes I joke. I'm like, oh, I'm a bad bitch, this and that. But there's certain habits that I feel like everyone has that their friends call them bougie for, right? What are some of the things that you guys do that your friends think like is just, oh, girl, this is just a you thing, or you just doing too much, or you just being bougie? It could be as simple as, I'm gonna give you an example. He knows me. Whenever I'm going out of town, I don't care if it's Miami, I always like to go get my car checked. Like I get my tires checked, I get a new oil change.
Easy $1,000.
And I wash my car weekly, right? Some of my
He
friends,
swear he drive a Ferrari. Like,
some of my friends think that's a little too
responsible.
crazy. You know what I mean?
I like to upkeep your, yeah.
she
But that's
spends
just-
so much unnecessary money.
That's
It's
just an
sickening.
example. But what are some for y'all? Is it the shopping? Is it hair? Is it makeup? Is it lashes? Give me some examples.
What do you get called bougie for?
Yeah.
This is so random, but the one thing I get called bougie for a lot is like, let's say if I'm going out to eat somewhere, like I like to customize my meals or my drinks. I like to ask them like, what can you do for me?
Oh, you that girl.
Just something different.
Can you put a flower in
You
it?
make your own menu?
Can you put like a
Can you put a
flower
flower? Can you
in it?
do you have
Oh my
fruits?
God.
Like some fruit?
They be looking at her like,
You know
no.
what's crazy?
Yeah.
This is Chick-fil-A.
I saw a Family Guy episode where Peter went and asked for an item, right? And they didn't have it. He was like, well, do you have bread? Do you have pasta? Do you have this? Well, you can make it.
And it's so funny because every time I go out to eat with Yami, that's all she says.
Oh,
She
shout out to
will
Yami.
tell them, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I mean, why are you apologizing for? It's what I like. I want to, and they'll do it.
That's different. I've never heard that one before.
That's just the
crazy.
first, that's one thing I'm always called out
You a
for.
mystery menu type person.
And I always love it. I just love
They
when
do it for her.
Or I'll tell them, what do you think,
That don't work for niggas, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Tell me
for you,
what
facts.
you
That's
think.
a fact. Nigga, you gonna take this sweet tea
Yeah.
unsweetened now.
Look mine up.
What about
For
you?
me, I don't know. I feel like people call me bougie all the time, and I never see why. I feel like I'm the most down to earth person ever. Like, but I guess not. Like,
It could be habits or just how you carry yourself. But for me, right, one thing is like, okay, I'll do face mask, right? Or I'll get a weekly haircut.
okay.
Or I'll get my hair dyed in a different color. Like my friends really like they like, oh yeah.
Care.
I
That's
guess
your self-care.
That's what I thought I was doing.
I'm big on
Right, that's
self-care.
self-care. Yeah, I don't. I guess a
man.
lot of things it's hard for me to see that it's bougie because to me that's just like that's life. But
So you
I
don't
guess
have- you don't
certain
have a
places
thing
how I
that you-
eat, like I won't go to certain places to eat.
Give us some examples.
I won't. No, it's Haitian.
so funny 'cause
it's
you're the
Haitian
main
flag
one.
Day. I don't.
No,
disrespect
it's
my
fine.
people,
I
but
mean, we here.
Sometimes
baby.
I walk into these restaurants, I'm like, I'm not gonna eat. Like if I walk into a restaurant, it doesn't matter where it is. I don't care if it's like STK. If I smell like if I don't like the order, I'm not gonna eat
I
there.
feel that.
If I don't like the presentation, I'm not gonna eat there. You had that whole debate on Twitter about using
Uh-oh.
forks versus spoons to eat rice. Somebody told me I was bougie about that. I'm gonna use a fork and a knife, like.
Thank you. You're human.
But a
This
lot of
greedy
people,
ass
no,
nigga.
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I'm bougie about. I don't think it's bougie. It's like table etiquette. Like, I don't want to ever.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting somewhere and I could hear your mouth, or
Oh,
I
that's
see
crazy.
how I can't do it. Like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
Like Jules, like you're Jamaican. You ever heard the saying that like, oh, like if you eat rice with a spoon, that's greed.
They hate, like, I don't know, me, and I'm the one, I'll have a bowl and just put put everything in it, and I'll eat it with a spoon.
Oh my God.
But people hate that.
I'm the same.
Oh my
way.
I would do it. It's
God.
convenient for me. I
want
can just
every
one-handed.
grain of rice. What you want me to do?
I'm home in my house. I can
Listen,
do that.
listen. If I go out to dinner, I'm on a date. I'm not
That's
gonna do
different.
that.
But if I'm
but I'm
home-
saying if I'm home,
And it's a-
fam, I'm getting every
Something
grain
about
of rice
putting a
in that motherfucker.
spoon into rice and putting it in my
But sometimes you don't scoop the
to put it on a plate.
Yes, thank you.
No, you didn't even know.
That's the only time my
saying,
rice
like,
is touching a spoon.
Like the black beans, like you don't scoop the black beans and pour it on the
Man,
rice.
my dad looked at this nigga crazy when he first came over here. When he came to my house.
I can't. There's just a lot of things. I guess it mostly goes with eating. It goes how I carry myself. It's just certain things like even staying at certain places. I'm very particular about like going certain places, which is crazy because like especially when we're getting a hotel or Airbnb,
I want
we'll
my own
agree
room.
about
I
that.
want my own room.
Not even about my own room. Like some people are the type of people when they'll call that bougie. I don't see that as bougie, but it's like, oh, we're just gonna spend like. We're not gonna be staying a lot in the hotel. It doesn't matter what hotel we get. It's the experience.
Oh, no, baby, we
I'm
don't
not
do
like
that.
that. Okay, let's say we're going
Segue.
to Key West or Miami or Aruba. And some people will be like, oh, it doesn't matter where we stay. Like, just get like something a little cheaper.
It does.
Because we're gonna no.
It does matter where you stay.
Because if I'm not, I
like to be comfortable.
what about an emergency?
True. No, I like the fly shit. They know. He
I
knows
wanna,
me.
yeah, I
Yeah.
want the whole experience. Like,
Yeah,
if
what
I'm
about
leaving
me?
my house, if I'm leaving the hood and I'm going somewhere, I want to feel like I'm not
I'll pay
home.
for
And I shop before I travel.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
that's
I'll pay for it. If I want,
I don't
want
think
the
that's
views.
bougie, though,
I
but
I need it all.
I don't know.
I live
don't
in
think it's-
I live in a gated community. I'm going to something nice as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to be somewhere nice.
you know,
Why
that's
not?
good.
Yeah.
So literally good segue because the one thing my family calls me bougie for. I'm going through it right now. I'm looking for hotels. I'm going to Rolling Loud. So
You better look now.
Rolling Loud is crazy.
I got the room last night. So one thing my family always calls me bougie for, fam, I am a grown ass man. I'm 25 years old.
In my own room.
I need my own bed.
Oh, 1,000%.
yeah.
Fam, I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing.
1,000%.
I'm not-
We're women. We could do that. I'm not saying. I'm not trying to be
Right,
sexist or
well,
anything,
right,
but
no,
it's
no,
like
yeah, that's-
I get why men don't
Oh,
want
hell
to
yeah.
share.
Hell yeah, I get
My
that.
G. What,
Nigga.
you gonna wrap your arms around me all
These
night?
shit, and then niggas wake
Like,
up
people
at morning
sleep
wood and
differently.
shit.
People sleep differently. You know how people be moving and yeah, no.
You're not gonna wake up
But
with
more
a
than
hard
one-
dick next to me, kid. We not doing that.
We not doing that.
Yeah, that's
Literally,
I
get him
understand.
out of here. Literally. But fam, like I'm not sharing my and Jamaicans love doing this bullshit, man. If we're sharing the room, I'm not sharing my bed with my 6-year-old cousin. I'm 25 years old. I'm gonna kill this nigga.
Kick this little nigga on the floor,
Your
man.
cousin.
So what?
He ain't my son.
That's true. Oh yeah. It's a different thing. So I just wanted to highlight and talk about a little bit about the dynamics between friendships, right? She was telling me that you guys have been friends for almost 10 years. And me and Gary are well on our way when it comes to that, right? But how do you guys maintain the friendship? Because, like, we're niggas. We don't talk every day. We don't do small talk. And if I miss his birthday, if he missed my birthday, I'm not going to call him a fake-ass nigga. So how do you guys, like, with what you got going on, school, with your busy schedule, and with everything she has going on top of being a mom, how do you guys maintain, like, hanging out, being there for each other, and, like, how do you guys make time for that? Like, how does that work for women? Because we never see a successful woman relationship. Me and him. Friendship.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you say that.
No.
They're out there.
No.
Get me in trouble.
No. I'm not.
Like,
He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking
All
about.
I'm saying is that they're hard to come by. Definitely,
Okay.
for sure.
You such a. Oh my. I
It
don't.
depends. It depends. I feel like for me personally, like, yeah, I have like a lot of people I'm cool with, but like I can say I have about like 6 max people that actually like know me, that
Okay.
know like my situation, that know my everyday life. So like my friendships tend to last like I can say I've only fell out with a friend once in my whole life. And that's because like I value my friendships. Like I'm willing to work for it. And like I'll put in the effort, I'll work for it. I mean, of course we have disagreements and we have I just never want to, if it's a valuable friendship to me, I'm willing to do whatever to like make sure that we fix it or we're walking away like we can
Okay.
talk it out. Like, yeah, and like And even with, like you said, me being so busy now, she does check-ins. And even and we're not one of those friends like, oh, you haven't talked to me in 3-4 days or heard a week, and so it's beef, it's a problem. No, we're not. We're not
going
like
on
that.
Instagram and
like,
see a whole post about you.
I wouldn't talk to anybody for like a whole week to 2, but it's like we never stop talking.
Like, before Jules goes, I gotta ask a question to both of y'all. Like, every birthday gathering, is it the same people?
Yeah.
With us, yeah.
Yeah, I love birthdays.
Group.
I love birthdays. I love birthdays.
I'm a gift giver. I don't like gifts.
I love my friends' birthdays. I get excited about it, and it's okay if because you see the discussion. I get why girls fall out about birthdays. It depends. I feel like
it's the principle. Sometimes it's not even about the birthday.
It's the same time every year.
It's not even about the birthday. It's like, this is a special moment for me, and you didn't, whatever. But I'm someone where, like, I would understand, like, let's say if it's my birthday and you didn't show up, don't say nothing. I mean, it's human for anyone to feel a type of way about that. But it's all about communication. Like, you can just communicate. You don't have to be on my birthday. I know things happen. There's plenty of time people are like, hey, I couldn't make it to this. I couldn't do this.
But you would feel some type of way.
I would feel some type of way, but
she's not the type of like, you're fake.
You'll get over it.
You didn't come to my birthday party.
I don't think she has that type of personality.
Yeah, I'm big on things happen, especially with me in my life. Oh, trust me, I know things happen. I know people are busy. Like, there's things I miss out on, So I can't get mad at somebody for missing out on certain things for me, But I would feel type of way, let's say if you don't reach out to me at all, and then after my birthday, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? It's like, if you're close with me, if we're like close friends, it's understandable. But I feel like how we maintain our friendship is like, I feel like we just check in on each other here and there. Like with me, I'm a check-in person. Like, I'm gonna call you. How are you doing? I haven't talked to you, but it's not like I'm mad. No, I want to see how you're doing. Like, you could be upset, you could be going through it, and want to keep to yourself. I'm the friend who's just gonna check on you.
It's genuine too.
Okay. You know how niggas say like by basically checking in on someone you haven't hit up from a while. So it's the same shit. All right, so you don't fuck with me no more. See?
Right, that's how
I do that too. I have a friend that's petty like that. Like,
and it's crazy.
She'll be like, oh, so you don't know me no more? But it takes time for you to understand. You got to understand your friends.
Yeah.
All of us communicate completely differently.
Yeah.
We have completely different personalities. And that's something for me. It took time to understand that, like, everyone's their different way, and you just got to know how to communicate with them. So that just means I'd be like, girl, if you miss me, just say that. Like, instead of getting upset.
For me, with let's say Osil, the way we communicate is by sending each other like funny videos off IG.
The group chat.
We have a group chat. The group chat be saving our friendship because we had a group chat. We send funny shit to each other on. So it's like that keeps the friendship alive because we stay tapped in. But it's not like we hitting each other up like, hey, you doing this? Hey, how's the mom? We don't. For guys, it's a little.
For everyone.
Everybody's
grown.
like,
Gary can tell you. Sometimes Gary have to call me like, nigga, you good? You alive?
I always the last literally 3 phone calls I got that with Cheech start like this, fam. You know we got a pod tomorrow, right? I don't hear from this nigga all week no more.
Like, that's your way of like, hey.
Yeah, man, we got a pod tomorrow, so.
He misses you.
Yeah. Stop it. All right, so now,
Friendship
when was the
isn't
last
friends.
time you had her fucked up or she had you fucked up? When was the last time you
want to shake the table?
No. When's the last time you guys disagreed on something?
We disagree sometimes.
Or you gave her an advice, she wasn't trying to hear it.
We don't really have.
No, but I feel like we're like sisters though. Sometimes we may talk about, it'll be the smallest thing. And like, let's say we don't see eye to eye, but we're big on getting over it. It's kind of like, all right, like, that's how you feel, we'll agree to disagree and we'll move on. We're big on that.
And for me, that happens a lot because I am a confronter. Like, I'm not a suffer in silence. I want to be like that. I wish I gotta talk about it. Like, you did this. I'm gonna, hey,
so
like,
what's up?
I didn't like that. And it's not to be aggressive. It's just because I personally, I can't fake that I'm not at odds with you. I can't fake like this didn't hurt me. I can't do that. I can't carry that on. So I want to address it because I want to fix it. The moment I stop addressing things to you is the moment that is the friendship is dead.
That's in the woman
You know
rule
my
book.
issue is with confronters though, and it's definitely talking about Cheech.
1000%.
When the thing is, like, when they have to confront you about some shit that you did, if you confront them, what the fuck you talking about? What do you mean? Like, whatever they did is like non-existent.
No, I like being confronted by people. I like to be friends with people that are gonna come check. Because people are like, oh, that means you like to argue. No, if there's a problem,
I love to argue.
I don't care. I might not. I think my biggest confusion, the biggest
Misconception.
or the biggest confusion that comes with like talking it out with me is one, I talk with my whole body. So people are automatically think, oh my God, you're being aggressive. I'm not upset. I'm just voicing how I feel. And a lot of times when people come confront me about something, I am trying so hard to explain myself and tell them where I'm coming from to the point they think I'm not hearing them and I'm not.
Oh, you passionate about what you're saying?
No, it's not even about that. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, no, like, that's not how it was. But that does come off as you're arguing back or you're not even hearing them. Yeah. So that's something that I'm trying to fix. But, like, I want to get my part out because I never want you to think, like, oh, I'm out here trying you. Like, it's
fuck you. It's up for you.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that I know you do that though, where you're like you want to talk it out, but then I can see a problem when the other person's not trying to do it.
I don't. If
let's
I
say
see
someone, let's say like I'm someone, let's say we have a problem, right? And you're someone who like you are not the type that's gonna sit there and talk about it. Let's say like I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's like you sometimes would be like, no, like we're talking about it.
Oh,
and that can start the argument. And it's kind of you gotta know when to be like, all right, the person don't want to.
I can't.
But then that's when
you're
you're only thinking about like me getting over it, but you're not reading the other person.
At that moment, I need to be separated from you. I don't need to be in front of you and acting like what just happened didn't happen, and we're like. Hey, people are like,
true.
It's over. No, you're not over
different.
it.
Yeah, it's different.
You're not over it. You're holding it in, and you're just building a case. I can't be like that. You're like a walking time bomb. Like, you're about to explode any minute.
Yeah, that's true. My only thing is, I hate having arguments in public because I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. But if we're in private, but that's something I get a lot of flack for because, like, a lot of people will say, oh, just because you're ready to talk about it, that doesn't mean the other party is ready to talk about it, especially with women. I'm like, yeah, but I can't go to sleep with that in my mind because if I wake up, I'm gonna be on some. It's up. Like now,
you wanna get your shit off,
Because if I don't get it out of my system, one, I'm not gonna be able to sleep correctly, especially if I'm really passionate about what happened. And two, if you let me process and get through the night without you,
I'm overthinking.
Because now I done analyzed what happened in 4 different ways, and I came up with what you would say back. Like I play everything in my head, and I feel like if in every facet I'm right, it's up.
It's not even.
Don't even worry about it.
If I took the time to if we didn't talk it out, if I took the time to get over it,
it's up.
I'm doing myself a discredit by going back to that.
Because
I didn't walk myself through it. I scabbed up.
How many brothers do you have? I feel like that's.
I only have one brother.
Oh, you.
But that's just me. Like I'm not gonna go back and open up that scar because now you're ready. No, I understand. There's time. You could tell me, you know what,
you're not a child.
Claire, not right now. And I'd be like, I'm gonna understand that you tabled it, but to act like it never happened or to act like it's just no, I can't do that because I'm gonna heal from it myself.
And then it's up.
And I'm not going back to that.
Literally on like the Kendrick album, the one you listen to. There's 2 songs that really like resonate with our generation. The song "We Cry Together," of like the couple like fighting back and forth, and "Purple Hearts." One of my favorite quotes on that album, it's actually a chorus, is "Shut the fuck up when you hear love talking." Because love can be anything. Love can be us shouting at each other. That's just our version of love. But we literally sharing this shit so we can get through it. That's one of my favorite quotes from the album.
Yeah, I definitely respect that. It's so odd because my biggest thing, and I've said that plenty of times, and I'll say this because you guys are here. To me, a lot of the times women have situational friends. They don't have real friendships. And that's just my opinion. It's not a fact. I didn't do a study on it because I've watched my sister personally go through mad friends, best friends, quote unquote, because she would have the girl that she talks to about her dude problems. She would have the friend she turns up with. She would have the friend that she goes shopping with. And I'm like, yo, why don't you just find one person that you relate to a lot that you could do everything with? Then you don't have to compartmentalize everything, and now you have a little pocket for everybody. Because when you have all these energies going around, then it's like, who do you call when you truly have an emergency? So to me, it just looked like niggas could have friendships till the end or till death. And it's like, I rarely see, when you told me like 8, 9 years, I'm like, wow.
But that's us. How long have you, I've been best friends with my best friend since 6th grade year. I've never had and you've been best friends with your best forever. Like, I think it's just
rare though.
It's about, I'm willing to put in the work. If I get that deep with you as a friend, I'm willing to put.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
it's
all
just
in.
like women are all about making it work with their men, but if it's
losing
their
track
friends,
of your
if it's their friends, it's like, oh, well, I'm done.
But so
I'm
you
not like
understand
that.
why I say that?
If I'm depositing all this money into something, all this account into this account, I gotta see it through. Like,
Yeah,
and that
I
might
got
be
some
toxic
advice.
in itself.
I respect
I got some advice for like women that could possibly help. I think what would help women like friendships too, like the situational friends. You know what would stop that? Women so friendly to other women. Like y'all take pictures with women so fucking easily. Why?
What's wrong with let me tell you something. That's networking. Those are the doors that come out.
Yo, you need to be on ESPN.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Y'all take pictures.
And I'm networking. Are you kidding me?
No.
Julie, how many times have we got? Because
No.
we're nice, we're bubbly, we're friendly, we're approachable, and women, people gravitate towards that. And I'm not saying we're doing it for our own benefit, but we're just good, genuine people. And I like to be around people. I love to learn about people.
Yeah, but
Them
just because
pictures go a long way. Hope
your,
you know
your,
that.
your intentions and another person's intention is different. Because you could be networking for all you want, but that don't mean like that person is seeing it like that. Especially with niggas. Like like let's say you go out, like you meet a dude at the bar. If you take a picture with that nigga think we in love now. I'm just you gotta understand.
I see what you're saying.
Because it's like to us, it's like. Once you out with a girl from a man's perspective, you guys break the touch barrier, you guys exchange numbers, and physical contact get into play. It's like a whole different ball game. And now, like, oh, we taking a picture, we hanging out like that. It's like it's different. But for women, I've seen women like, oh my God, meet my friend. That's my friend.
You met her at the party. You met her at the brunch.
No,
Why you
but
taking a
there's
picture with her?
different depths of friendship, and I think that's what you guys think. You guys think all those situational friendships that you guys say. Because I'm a offender of that. Like, I have so many different friend groups, but I have, like I said, about the most 5 people that
crazy?
I am in depth with. Like, those are just, and they know their role. They play their role. I play my role in it. But if I'm going through it, I know who to call. Like if I'm going, like it's
you keep your close friends and then you keep friends.
And then you keep
they
just,
may not be friends,
they're
like
not
associates,
friends, but it's an associate.
Sometimes we say friends, but in reality,
yeah, like
we
I'm
just
cool, and I
associate.
usually use the word cool. Like I'm cool with a lot of
Yeah,
people,
like
but yeah.
But the
Girls
picture
don't say
thing, I
that.
understand the picture.
I'm cool with her. That's my bestie, you know.
No, we don't say best. My best friend will hang me if I'm calling somebody else my
Okay, so
best
now
friend.
let me
Shout out to my best
ask you
friend.
this, because you work at different spots. You have different gigs, right?
Yeah.
How do you maintain a working, friendly relationship with a lot of the girls you meet?
Oh, because like I meet a lot of
Because you have your own clique, have VIP Vixens, you have Alibi, you have FML. Like, how do you maneuver towards that and make genuine? Because you stuck with these people for a few hours, and you have to tolerate them for a few hours. How do you deal with that?
How I see it as, I mean, yeah, as I meet people, you know, I'm like you say, like I'm cool with these people, but I always keep in mind, like, when it comes to like my money, I always make it work. Like I'm gonna make it work. Like whether I don't know.
I see that shit. There's a lot of fake, shady ass.
Yeah, but
doing that.
I know. I feel like when you meet people, you see how they are, you see how they work, you see how they talk to this person, how they talk to you. I'm gonna start with, okay, you're someone I gotta look out for. You're like, but to you, we cool. But in the back of my head, I'm always gonna like look out for people. I'm not friends with everybody, but I give off the same energy to everybody. I'm cool with everybody, but I'm always looking at everybody, seeing how they move. Like I pay attention to how they treat others, because then I know how to be around you. That's how, because like you said, working at different environments, I'd meet different people. But then like she says too, you're networking with these people as you're meeting them. Because I've gotten big opportunities by just meeting this one person, and they call me like, girl, like, just met me, but put me onto a whole other gig, you know? So sometimes it's like she says, it is us networking and stuff.
See, like that's for another pod, but like y'all niggas be using that word network a little too loose.
Oh yeah, 1,000.
I'm not gonna lie, this is like the first time in my life I'm using networking.
Not y'all.
No, not y'all.
But niggas use network a little
Networking,
too loose.
it depends.
Yeah.
There's not much, but
You're not networking in DR. Stop.
We work. It's about being professional too.
Can't use
Because
that
we
excuse.
work
A lot of customer service.
We
A lot of
work
customer
with
service.
women. We work in a store with all women.
So
You know what happens when you work with all women? Like a lot, like 40 to up a week. All your cycles sync. So we
true.
know how. It doesn't
See,
matter what's going
I was thinking that, but I didn't
on. We
wanna
know
say
how to
it.
be professional. It doesn't matter. Like I could have the biggest beef with this person right here. If I'm at work,
I'm working. Yeah.
it takes. I can't do it without a team. I'm gonna leave it at the door. And I always tell them when they come, leave it, go back and put it at the door. And then you can pick it right back up when you leave.
That's very true too, because that's how you continue your work. Because you don't want to have and that's going back to what we said earlier. I don't want to ever have problems in the workplace because that's where you're making your money. I feel like
That's true.
And you see how people are too, but I just like to be cool with people because I would never want anything to get in the middle of my money. And I've been in situations like that where certain women, they get certain type of way, then like they basically eating off of, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's always good to be cool with people, give off good energy. Some people walk into certain situations already mean and upset. I feel like you should never walk into, especially with work.
Yeah,
I think you should always keep it cool because that's where you're making your money. Why would you want a problem to ever be there?
That's an inappropriate joke. You mentioned it in passing, like an inappropriate joke I have with my girlfriend. Like if she gets her period a little too early, I'm like, "Fuck, you saw your friends this week?"
I knew she didn't like me.
You was with the girls this week, huh?
I didn't even. It's crazy how that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. Y'all be hating.
And we be cursing each other. You just changed my cycle, girl.
Y'all be hating.
Yeah.
The friends,
Wait, so where can the people find y'all at?
Yeah, true.
Find me where? Social media.
If you want the people to find you.
If you want people to find you or follow you on social
Instagram,
media.
Twitter.
For networking purposes.
Yeah, for networking purposes. My Instagram is _XO Jules, JULES.
On what?
On Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm on TikTok too.
Follow my dog on TikTok.
Yeah.
My Instagram, I'm not. It's CL Tassy. So TLTASSY. I'm not big on social. Like my page is private. I really only accept people I know, but I'm open to it. And I'm on Twitter too, but I'm not giving that out because I'm talking a lot of shit.
She let it fly on Twitter, boy.
So we thank both of y'all for coming here, talking y'all shit.
This was dope.
Being honest.
This is dope. We gotta do a part 2 because I got a few more questions.
Because we love to talk about like woman-based topics, but
listen,
we can't because we're gonna sound like
I feel so relieved because these are
And you guys will.
6-month-old questions that we had. We can't even talk about because we get crucified. People just say, "Oh yeah, y'all."
As you should.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Just curious.
But once again, thank you for everybody for watching and listening to the pod.
That's true.
Where can people find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram or at Alibi on Wednesday night. Or at FML on Sunday. I mean, but yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. It's the same thing. The name is gonna be at the bottom in the description.
Thank you. Please read everybody.
We do.
Hey, shit. And where you go by? What's your AKs?
Yeah, man. I go by the name of Cheech, aka come to the brunch on Sunday, aka I love black women again, aka we can link for networking purposes. Yes.
You got us with that one.
Networking purposes. I see
That's
that.
my new thing.
And I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, aka Black Business Supporter, aka Go to FML, aka
I like that. Look at us.
aka
Look at us.
Flyest nigga in the room, man. All right. So I'm gonna catch y'all next week. And what is this, man?
These are the
aesthetics. We see y'all next week.